In this moment, I encourage you all to listen as I share the emotion behind this question. Did you ever love me? Sometimes I think about how you started at me when we first met, as if something would have changed if the world had stopped spinning. The way we would talk about dreams as though they were real, laugh, shared secrets. Perhaps I was dumb to think that sorts of magic could endure forever. But occasionally, I think, question whether it is really existed at all. Have you ever shown me love? Every day, as I ask myself this question, but I'm not sure if I want the answer. I occasionally ponder whether love is merely a game we play, a string of words we exchange like a ball we never truly planned to catch. Those three words were yours. Did I not believe them? Like the most scared thing, I trust them, as if nothing could reverse this meaning. But now I am curious. Did I just say such thing because they were appropriate at the time? Because at the time they felt right, or were they what you meant? Have you ever met them? I recall trying to give you everything I had when we were together, including my love, patience, and time. That seems plenty to me. I believe that being present every day, no matter how difficult, I was what love was all about. I had a strong belief that you would sense my love if I showed you enough. All I have now, though, are pieces of us. This fleeting moment that I've stuck to, playing them over again like a song that I used to make happy but now hurts my chest. Were you with me throughout those times? Or did you only use me to pass the time while you were searching for something else? Love isn't always accompanied by fireworks display or dramatic statement. You know that. Those small moments pile up, don't they? Sometimes it's quiet and subtle, a glance across a pocket room. A text that simply says, I'm thinking about you. I believe they did. Anyhow, I believe it to be the essence of love, the silent reassurance that someone loves you enough to stick by you through difficult times and nasty situations. But while we sit in silence, I can't help but wonder if it was even real or if I was just holding on to illusion while I waited for something that would never materialize. Perhaps that's the thing about love. It's always about what the other person can offer, not what you want. And I threw myself into it. I believe that love was meant to be unconditionally, so I offer everything I had. However, I believe I was being mistaken. Talking about love shouldn't feel one sided. You shouldn't have to wait for the other person to express what they need to hear all the time. You shouldn't have more questions than answers after reading it. And yet, here I am wondering whether you ever truly loved me, whether I was ever enough for you, or whether I was merely a chapter in your book that you were willing to move on from. I'm standing here now wondering, have you ever loved me? However, that question might not answer in the end. Maybe knowing that I love my love is sufficient. Or maybe the goal was to teach me how to love myself, even when the person I believe would love me back didn't. Rather than to help me find the answer, I could be in the confident on my own love, rather than a certainty of yours that I find calm. It might have less to do with whether you love me or not, and more than to do with understanding that I love you enough to grow, learn from the hurt, and rediscover who I am. I am broken. I wish I never met you.